Dandelion, since when have you worked for Roach?
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Even me, Geralt. You play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how it is.
It's like everyone's teaching him treating him like a teenager just going through a phase. Like, oh, he wants to go into acting, eh? Oh, he wants to go into acting, eh? Well, you know, he'll go for it for a bit, and then he'll get bored, having to memorize his lines, and then. And then he'll just snap out of it. Dandelion. The dragon.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
And Triss, tell us what happened after I was arrested, because I was kind of in prison.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Civil war. No mages around?
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Yes, because as soon as he becomes king, everyone will start acting like it. Was there any resolution?
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
Well, I think that's enough politics.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
Right, so about the king. I don't want to hear any more about politics. Let's talk about politics, about the king.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Okay, maybe not
Wait a
politics.
minute, what were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
You need to escape! I'm gonna close the door slowly behind me. Hello! Hello, Mr. Karen. Uh-oh. Sheila de Tanseville, was it? I think.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Chatting with this damsel. Sorry. I love the Welsh accent. Tell me about the monster then.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Karen,
Karen?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Splendor. Very serious. Get Sosek out of this. I don't want to be threatening.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Oh, you're trying that black magic on me? Come on, lads. This sorcerer's eager for a thrashing.
Are we gonna fight? I hope not. But surely it should be slightly easier because you actually care about Sosek. Surely. I'm not asking to do something he wouldn't be doing anyway. Which is kind of the thing, innit? Yeah, we didn't fail. I don't think we failed much. In the other Let's Play. I don't recall failing this. I assume it's random. We just got unlucky.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Karen was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
It's big.
And on the Pontar, it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
New quest phase.
Go
Talk
ask
to
the
Cedric.
mason to take you as his apprentice.
Talk to the merchants on the waterfront. So we'll have to talk to them, organise how much we're going to get. I think I actually succeeded at persuading them to pay me a lot of money last time. I'm guessing that won't happen again. Let's cut through. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be some things here that we can look through. The one thing I remember not really liking about The Witcher 1, and I don't think it's in this, is you actually had to pick up the kind of the contracts and then read them, and then you just dump them on the floor because they weren't worth anything to you. But in this one, it's just read them. So you can click through. Troll contract. The authorities seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge at the Dandelion border. The beast may be defeated by any means, just as long as it is defeated. The troll slayer will be generously rewarded. Relevant tax and levies have already been deducted and receive the gratitude of the terrorized populace of Flotsam. So, of course, take that. I remember how to do that one. Proclamation of pardon for Dimitri. Let it be known that the bandit Dimitri has repented and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commandant Lorido, known for his mercy, has absolved him of his offences and accepted Dimitri back into society. Hereby all arrest warrants and bounties on Dimitri's head are lifted. Okay. Endriga contract. Faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Endrigas, and concerned for the people, Commandant Bernard Lorido has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rids the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Merce, and will be listed in the town chronicles as a true hero of Flotsam. It is hereby announced that Commandant Bernard Lorido has posted a generous bounty for the extermination of the Neckers in the vicinity of the trading post. These monsters must be eliminated once and for all. The one to accept this job and successfully complete it will be rewarded with a bulging pouch of orans, and a priest will be paid to conduct prayers in our hero's name for 28 days. I like these little fluffy bits. Like, they're not anything kind of major, but it's really kind of cool. I'd love it, I don't know, if you had an RPG, like have little side things, and maybe this is profits you in some way, or can lead you to another story. So you could have, for example, the priest of the local village is a priest of a particular god in like D&D or something. Or any game, really. And so that god grants you boons, or if that god is a particular nemesis in the pantheon, that god says, oh, this guy's in good with this guy, eh? Well, I'm going to deal with him. That can lead to another thing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted on it. Head a tangle of forest weeds, chin lined with river reeds, Flotsam's barber awaits. Full range of barber shop services on offer. Included beard shaving, close shaves, bloodletting, popping and draining of boils, and haircuts, all at affordable prices. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Come see me in my bookshop, peruse old tomes while you wait. Einar Gausel. So all of the quests are going to pop up. After I got the money for a haircut, let's go and do that now. Oh.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters screaming.
Here comes the Witcher. Can you agree?
I want a haircut. Can I get a haircut? I want a haircut. Are you around? He's not around. That's annoying. Shan't loot his stuff. That would be mean. Right, so... yeah, I need to sort out all the prices and talk to this Cedric fellow. I do want to get a haircut. I quite like the haircut I got at the end of The Witcher, but I can't remember what I picked.
Mutant. I'm bored, stiff.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. I wonder if we can have a little bit of dialogue with people. Oh my goodness, yes!
Go on, a wee bit more. Change your grip. Humans know as much about arm wrestling as I know about screwing trolls.
Zoltan. No, Zoltan.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavolt. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
I need new weapons, apparently.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
Yes, we've been
There's
there.
a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes, and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new broth. You can also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
Did someone give you a job as a merchant then?
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
Alright, oh here.
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
Well, I think we'll leave it. I'm not good. No, well, we'll ask about Cedric, I think, and then we'll call it there. We'll spend a lot of time talking to Dandelion next time, I think. But have you heard of an elf named Cedric?
Do you know someone named Cedric?
Know him? We drank each other under the table last Saturday. I barely made it home.
Where do I find him?
Most times gazing at the forest from a tower near Lobendon. Strange bird, that one. And a heavyweight when it comes to drink.
Thanks.
Well, there we go. We can challenge him to arm wrestling next time. I think that's what the other option is. Of course, maybe we'll have a chat with Triss, although I think we'd be also everything there. Vernon might have something to say. And Dandelion had a lot of things we can ask him, so a lot of talking next time. Maybe we'll go and get ourselves a haircut. I'm not really sure I like this kind of long thing with the ponytail. Either have a ponytail or have your hair long. That's my thought. But either way, next time we'll be doing a lot of talking, and we might actually leave Flotsam. Gasp. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But that will be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.